today I'm going to do a quick walkthrough of the Pyranha Ripper Medium. So kind of tell my first initial like thoughts and impression on it, but just an overall look at the boat. This color is it's one of their custom colors, purple grab handles. I like the colors. I'm not a big fan of multicolor boats. I am a solid color boat kind of guy, but I do like that fade, the way it's faded on the sides like that. That's different. If I do a multicolor boat, I like to have fades. I'm a big fan of like half and half fade patterns, not just complete washout. I'm here on the banks of the river, so it might be a little loud. I don't know. I'll try to speak up a little louder so you guys can hear me. Go over it real quick. I'm gonna start back here with the stern. Sterns, not a lot of rocker in the stern. It comes out flat. This is a 9-foot boat, so it's not got like crazy rocker in it. Yeah, so you see it's nice and flat back here on the stern. Piranha's drain plug, I am not a fan of that. You know, I'm not gonna go on and on about the drain plug. I mentioned that in the ozone video. I'm not a fan of it, but you know, it works. This one leaked a little bit. I put some sealant back there, fixed it right up. Took me maybe about, I don't know, 2 minutes, but yeah, not really a big fan of Piranha's drain plugs. Yeah, moving on to the grab handles. They do have and it has the hex bolts in there. It goes in, it does screw into an insert. Very nice, secure spot to do. They don't have the handles up here, but I'm okay with that. They do have the attachment point, so there's some good hard points for putting it on your car. Ripper, cool name. I like the Ripper. It's a pretty cool name. Really nice texturing on their boat. You know, I was talking to one guy and I was talking about how well Pyranha does their molding. Wow, their molding's really good. Just their mold quality and their molding, they know molding really well. I love that. They have a really good mold maintenance team too, because this texturing is not the easiest thing to do. And this is polished for where the graphic is. I do like that. Cool deck lines, cool styling on that. Whether it does anything or not, I doubt it, but I do like the styling on it. Moving on, molded in wall holder. You know, that's always a plus. It keeps that, and that's a deep molded in wall holder too. Molds in. Sometimes you'll see screws and bolts back here to hold the wall in as extra. That might have been a little, you know, could have added that, but it's probably fine like that. Their seat is the same thing as in pretty much all their other boats. It's a rotomolded seat on a track that is taped down. A little cleaner on that, but the track is a taped down track, and then it's foamed out. Pretty solid. This is not like thermoform. This is rotomolded. It looks like they rotomolded it and cut it out. I did adjust the seat slightly in this boat. It is not the easiest thing to adjust. You go through there, through these two little holes, you drop a plate down. It's got slots. I went over that in my ozone video. Not a fan of their seats. I've definitely complained about that. Backband's okay. You know, you do have to tie a knot. I paddled it without tying a knot to see, but what happens is this keeps coming loose, so it loosens up itself. So I do love that little attention to detail. That looks cool. I like little stuff like that, attention to detail. One thing they could have done, they could have burned those ends. That's a little pet peeve of mine. See that? I could easily fix that. You know, a cigarette lighter, I can fix that, but you know, they should have burned those ends up. It just like the fit and finish, it just kind of makes it look a little cleaner when they burn those ends. Got a plastic pin through the wall, holds the wall in place. Wall feels sturdy. Couple of grab loops back here to tighten it up. It runs through here, which I think kind of doesn't let it pull close to my hips, but you know, it works. I talked about this on the ozone. If you guys want to see me go over the outfitting a little more, I'm not going to go over the outfitting a lot. Rotomolded thigh braces. In this boat, I went forward 1 notch. It comes to factory settings here. I like having the grip right there on my thighs. It grips really nicely on my thighs. I do like their thigh braces. Really easy to adjust. I adjusted this all with this tool that came supplied with the boat. You know, that one number 4 Allen key will do any of these bolts here. So yeah, anything can be adjusted. It's got an insert there. You loosen up these bolts. It's a number 10 lock nut on the bottom. They have these little goofy caps. Those came off on me almost right away, but I just kind of stuck them back on there real hard. So yeah, you loosen the 2 bolts there, loosen that, and it slides back, and then you tighten it down. Ratchet, I'm always a big fan of ratchets. You guys, if you watch any of my other videos, I definitely go on and on about, and Piranha's ratchet are really high quality ratchets. They're not plastic, they don't look cheap, they look solid. I am worried about breaking this. The attachment that they have in that is into a little circle right there. I am worried that I am going to pull through that eventually, but we'll see. Time will tell on that one. water bottle holder, you know, it's a good spot for a water bottle holder. I like that. It's quick. That's a full-on Nalgene bottle. Nalgene bottle fits nicely there. You know, that was nice. Throw rope, I do like having my throw rope always in front of me, guys. I always talk about how I like my throw rope mounted. I can grab my throw rope from my boat when I'm getting out. I don't ever put it back there. I want it mounted somewhere here. Manufacturers are listening to us about like where we want our throw ropes. I do like that. That's simple, easy bungee. Step out pillar, rotomolded step out pillar. I am a huge fan of rotomolded step out pillars. Yes, it adds a little bit of weight, but the trade-off, if you're ever pinned and this doesn't, it doesn't like let that crush on you, that's worth it. It pays for itself right there. The bulkhead, it does have the standard Pyranha bulkhead in it. This two knob system right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me get in there. Look how wide and flat that is. So once I pull this bulkhead up, it comes with a big supplied piece of foam. It comes with a big supplied piece of foam. I really like that. Look how sturdy. That bulkhead feels safe and secure. I'm a big fan of Piranha's bulkheads. I wasn't maybe when I first looked at it, but I like it now. It worked really well. You know, they have the 2-knob adjustment. You basically loosen those knobs up and then you adjust it here and here. Yeah, it's padded under there. You can see where I put some of the supplied peel and stick padding. I put it right there. Nice padding there. The thigh braces felt really good. They felt good. It looks like they secure their wall with a plastic screw here and 2 inserts right here, which is good. Cockpit rim feels solid. That is a solid, the whole boat feels really solid. Little GoPro mount right here. Has a little small GoPro mount where you screw in a GoPro mount. I don't know where you can get those. I made one. I'll show you guys. Me, I just drilled a hole through one. I just drilled a hole through one and made one. I will have some videos coming with that. You know, that's kind of cool. So yeah, grab handle here. I like a grab handle that's this away, but it's close enough here that I can grab it and pull it. This hurts when you're trying to pull it, but it gives you a good spot to clip onto. Not a lot of rocker in this boat. This boat does not have like a ton of rocker. It goes very straight out. So like when the Rewind's more rockered in that stern, in that bow. This doesn't have a lot of rocker profile in it. It does have this high edge right here. We'll roll it over and take a look at it. If you look, Piranha's calling these the wave deflectors. They've been around for, I don't know, 100 years now. They've been around on boats and kayaks forever. So they run them out long like that. That does do something. That does keep the water from splashing up over that edge. And it's kind of flat right here, so it gets on that planing surface nicely coming out of drops. You know, it's not like crazy rockered boat though. This thing has a really hard edge on it. Look at this edge going down. It's a high parting line, but it goes down and tapers off, and look how aggressive that edge is. So yeah, wave deflector edge there. The edge fades out flat right here and goes more into kind of like a bi-level right here. That edge goes down, it's super sharp. This thing gets up on that edge, carves nicely, zips around the river very nicely. It's got a full textured hull. They texture their hull. That does help with, like, you know, wear and tear on the hull. This is a polish. This is how it should be done. Polished Piranha on the bottom. Dagger does that too. They polish that in. Waka and Varus kayaks both actually lifted that up an edge. I'm not a fan of that. I don't know why I would do that. I do like this just as polished like this. Yeah, nice flat hull. It's very narrow up here and goes back, but it never gets real wide. This edge stays very sharp all the way down, and then fades out about right there, which is around kind of a little bit past that last grab loop. It's like right in there. Then it fades out flat to give that transitional edge right there for stern squirts. But yeah, not a lot of rocker in the tail. It is a really fast boat. That's the look of the bottom of the hull. This is a Piranha Ripper medium. There is some weird sizing. I fit well in this boat and I'm able to throw it around well, but a lot of people prefer the small. I'm 175 and around about 5'10", 5'11", and I fit really good in this boat. It's not super tight on me. It's not loose. It doesn't feel big on me at all. Sitting in the boat, my knees are in more of a upright posture. I don't know if you guys can see that. They're more upright. So yeah, comfortable position. I paddled this all day long. It felt really good. It does feel very low right here at my hip. It's very low there. I could see a bigger guy definitely like struggling to fit in the medium. But yeah, nice big flat platform down there for the feet. No bow foam wall. There's no bow foam wall. So if you swimmers out there might want to put a airbag in front of your bulkhead. So yeah, that's the complete walkthrough of the Piranha Ripper Medium. Yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks for watching, and catch you guys next time.